In today's video, we're exploring the worst F1 game mode in history. And to do that, unfortunately, we have to reinstall F1 22.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Even the main menu is giving me PTSD. Oh my god. Do we really have to press any button? Do we really? We can just not. Also, I never noticed this maybe at the time, but why is George Russell in this particular photo giving the strongest essence of the Woody George Russell? I forgot about this. The fact this game boots up at home and the options are whatever game mode you were playing last. Brand shop, the options and accessibility just says it all. Brand shop being front and center tells you everything you need to know about the direction they tried to take this game in. In fact, this main menu vista as a whole, there is no F1 car in the main menu of an official Formula 1 game. What were they smoking in 2022? I think by now you can guess what the worst game mode in F1 history was. And that's, of course, F1 Life. They tried to somehow say that this was going to be like a massive selling point of the game. It was a big selling point. They tried to push it, but in reality, it was just such a hollow area of the game. But, I mean, you can see how hard they try to push it because F1 Life is ahead of career. It is ahead of even just solo play, like with Grand Prix mode. It's ahead of multiplayer, F1 Esports, Player Hub. It's ahead of everything because they really wanted it to be the next best thing, but they quickly realized that their mistakes. Let's dig in, shall we? Customization of our F1 Life. Let's jog our memories at what this was all about. We click in, you can edit your casual and racewear, but I think really the best place, the biggest part of this game mode, and this is a generational thing in the F1 games, is the customization of your place. Because who doesn't want to play IKEA Simulator in the F1 game? We can change the sofas that are in our space to how we want. I personally, I never liked this black one. I don't know why I've chosen it. I want the cream leather. That's what I want in my place. The furniture, okay? The F1 coffee table is pretty damn cool. We've got some other ones to go with matching shelving as well. I mean, if you really think about it, I could use this game to furnish my actual new flat, you know? The next time I move, I'll just use this game as my inspiration. We can change the flooring. Oh, it's just the endless possibilities. It's unbelievable. The walls as well. Oh, that brings a lot of light into the room, doesn't it? Having a white wall there. The wall art we can change. I mean, it's breathtaking. It's actually changing my entire perspective of what art can be. Lighting as well. Oh my word, this is just... I'm mesmerized. I could just look through the whole menu for hours. Soft furnishings. Oh, the carpet. Okay. I was wondering what on earth... Oh, hey. Yeah, let's go with that. The ugliest one here. And there we have it. Our place. Fully customized, freshened up, ready for the F1 action that has nothing to do with this area. That actually somehow looks so much worse than what we had before. I need to change it all back. We've got our casual and racewear. For the first time, we could edit our players' casual wear with a variety of all-inspiring headwear. I mean, you just don't get this stuff anywhere else, do you? And we can go to that all-important, remember in the main menu, you know, at home, brand shop, okay? Click into brand shop, and here we are. This is what they spent all their time doing in 2022. Because what I really wanted in a new F1 game was to be able to equip the Evo Stripe Shorts Intense Red by Puma. Or I'm sorry, actually even better, I wanted to be able to equip the Beat Studio 3 in white. Oh, and don't forget you can rotate the item. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What was this? What was the play? What was the play? How much money and time did they waste licensing these real brands of like Beats? I mean, at the time, I did also try to give the benefit of the doubt of I found it cool that real brands could be in the F1 game in some way, because up till now, even in F1 2020, F1 2021, with my team, it was all fake sponsors and, you know, everything was generic fake everything in the game because of licensing. But clearly there was a way to license real brands into the game, just not onto the cars. It had to be all via just the clothing that these brands actually make in real life. But it's like, that is just pointless in a racing game. If they were actually able to be licensed as real sponsors you could put on the car, now that's a different story. That's maybe, you know, a route to take of actually, you know, being quite useful to give some authenticity of real brands on your My Team car, let's say. But like this stuff is just like, what we're doing. So yeah, we've got the casual wear customization. You know, we can customize to all our heart's content. Plenty of different crep options, and you know, all of these are going to be so visible in our entire F1 game experience, right? Right? Never. Because the only time you see this character is in F1 Life itself, in the main menu, and when you're in a multiplayer lobby, you would see them in your F1 Life space, which you can see here, F1 Life visitors, and we can see people on my friends list that can visit my F1 Life and do nothing but look at their phones, sip some coffee off a engine coffee table, which, to be fair, is actually quite class. If that was, you know, in my living room in real life, oh, that would be pretty chuffed. But in a game, not so much. But what are they looking at? What are they admiring? Well, they're admiring the supercar that is here in the Vista, in the F1 Life, because this was the main bit, really, was supercars in the F1 game. A watered-down version, though, because if you remember, actually, originally, it was actually leaked that these supercars, we were going to be able to race them against each other and actually have supercar and supercar racing and basically kind of have like an almost Forza or Gran Turismo style experience of, you know, GT cars racing each other in the F1 game. And then it got watered down to, oh, you're going to be able to do some random scenario events in the middle of career mode races, in between race weekends, and then also they're just here for you to admire, and you can like do a time trial, which is the most dull thing you've ever heard of. But I mean, look, we've got 6 bays. 6 bays. That's better than 3. Shall we remove one? Let's remove the Ferrari Roma. Let's get a different car in. What we've got? What different cars have we got? We've got Mercedes AMG GT Pro, DB11 Aston Martin, Vantage. We've got the F8 Tributo, McLaren 720S. We've got the safety cars, the Aston and the Mercedes safety car. Let's put the other safety car in there. We've got both safety cars in our F1 Life. We're actually in this playthrough of the F1 game, we're actually a corrupt F1 driver, and we've got the safety cars in our back pocket. We've actually got Burt Mylander. It's not seen here in the F1 Life space, but there's actually a room where we've just got Burt Mylander trapped as our prisoner, and we just whip him out in the middle of race weekends to drive the safety cars that we actually own. You know how like in different Western countries, they, you know, a large part of the real estate of the cities are now owned by foreign entities. We're doing the same. We actually secretly own the entire safety car division in Formula 1 in this playthrough, and we can deploy them at our will. And that's how we're going to become a 10-time world champion in the career. Virtual showroom. Oh, yeah, this was just... Oh. Yeah, this is just the showroom. This is just where you can see the cars. This is where you can see the cars. They basically felt the need to justify F1 Life as a mode by moving strategically one of the things that was not an F1 Life feature into F1 Life, like the showroom, which is its own thing just to see the cars. But now, I guess, because you can see every car that is ever in the game, plus you can kind of see the showroom of the cars you have, it makes sense in their mind. Player car. Player cars. Oh, what a throwback. Oh, what a throwback, though. This is our first ever livery, wasn't it? On F1 22, My Team Career Mode. That's a little bit of cool nostalgia throwback, isn't it? This was another one. Trophies. Again, something that's not really to do with F1 Life, but I guess it makes sense, a little bit of sense of, oh, the people here in the background want to see their trophies. So, yeah, we could change the trophies around. So these are various actual trophies we've won in various career modes and whatnot, but I mean, it's just shoehorning extra things into there. We've got the license, our stats, theater mode. Oh my god. I've not even clocked at 3 of these options. 3 of these options are just stuff they put in to flesh out F1 Life, because that's how hollow the game mode is. Great. So theater mode, well, you know what theater mode is. It's literally just, you know, the replay cameras is in F1 Life. And you'll quickly notice that a lot of these things are now just in F1 World, as F1 Life is molded into F1 World. And like the same thing, F1 World now actually carries a lot of the solo stuff, just so that in the back end, or to investors or whatever, they could say, oh, X amount of people play F1 World because they're actually just playing Grand Prix in time trial. And this is the F1 Life gameplay then. Pirelli hotlaps. What have we got? Average speed zone challenge, drifting, checkpoint challenge. I've actually done a few of these. Autocross as well. I tell you a lie, they did have car-to-car racing. Not with a player. You know, you can't play this online, but you can play it versus an AI. Oh, here we go. Loading in. Abu Dhabi 2022, we're in the McLaren Artura. Prepare to do battle against a single opponent in equal machinery. The event takes place over 3 rounds with varying starting positions. Win as many rounds as possible to achieve the best medal. Gold is 3 wins versus... Oh, there we go. Tremblay. That's who we're racing. Lights out. And we are on the way. We changed up far too early there. Can I change camera? I want to see. Oh, there we go. Now it feels like we're playing Forza, doesn't it? Oh, God. Oh, Lord, no. The problem with being on an F1 track is my muscle memory is all just geared to F1 cars, not this. This is an F1 game. Just deep that right now. This is an F1 game. What were they thinking? Oh, what a dive bomb! Seems about right. Let's try that again. He's got ahead of us again. What is the F1 22 OP acceleration also here in the supercars? Oh my god, we've made contact. Oh, we've taken him out. Oh, here we go. Side by side. Oh, beautiful move on the... Oh, he's got us. Oh, well, that's us done. That's us done. That was it. That was it. We don't even get to race around the entire circuit in one go. We have to do it in segmented bits. Okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it. That is the entirety of the gameplay you get from F1 Life. There's no other way to sugarcoat it. Perhaps the worst single thing they've ever tried to do in the F1 games. And I honestly think it's set back, this specific thing set back the entire F1 game franchise by several years in terms of the level of interest in even the current games, in terms of the people that play it. because this game mode and therefore this game was so detrimental to the player trust and player base that kept on playing the F1 games after what was an IRL boom of F1 and is still a boom right now. But you're seeing very much so the IRL interest, especially in younger fans, not translating over to the video games. And I think that a large in part was because of the awfulness that was F1 22 and how much damage control and good faith they've had to try and bring back. Obviously, recent episodes of F1 24 don't help that, of setting it back a bit again and then trying to bring it back from that. But there we have it. That was the worst F1 game mode. But there we have it. That was the worst F1 game mode. And frankly, I am ready just to end it all. Get this damn game off my PC.